Hi guys, welcome back to Dayomi Unfiltered. I'm Dayomi. In case Dayomi, why does somebody like that? I'm Dayomi. Yes, in case you've forgotten about me because I also forgot about. I didn't forget about it. I procrastinated for a year. After my first episode dropped, I didn't prepare. I didn't work on an episode two, but I'm back now. Better and bigger, bigger and bigger. Anyways, I'm back. Welcome to episode 2 of Dayomi Unfiltered. So before we get into today's conversation, so this doesn't feel too formal, let me update you on what's going on in my life. So, where should I start from last week? Last week, I know you are noticing something going on here, but last week I decided to start making my hair because nobody is going to collect 25,000 from me. See, if you like say I'm stingy, it's people's business. I can use 25,000 to do something else. Nobody is going to collect 25,000 from me. So last week, Thursday, I decided to start making my hair. Sorry. Essentially, yeah. I decided to start making my hair, and since Thursday till now, I'm still not done. That's the parts. Oh, it's not that obvious. Well, yeah, this middle part. I'm done with the back. Just remaining this middle. And the reason I'm not done yet, I have a good reason. I procrastinated a little, but I have a good reason. Because yes, I started NYC registration. That's another trouble with this one. I started NYC registration on Tuesday midnight. On Monday night, they already sent message that you people should start registering. Immediately it's 12. I started 12:01. Site already had traffic. I went to Cyber Cafe Tuesday morning. They said I had to finish that profile. I didn't finish that profile till 4 a.m. Wednesday morning, and I went back there to do my capturing. The Cyber Cafe to do my capturing. I finished my capturing. Thank God I was done with that stage. For me to go and fill my biodata form on the portal, guess what? It did not work on my phone again. It didn't work on my phone. It didn't work on my laptop. It didn't work on my mom's phone. It didn't work anywhere. I even told people to help me log in. It didn't work. So now, yes, I don't know if I've registered because I've done capturing and stuff. But yes, apart from that, NYC drama. What did you guys miss? Last year, yes, I finished. I'm done with school. They're looking at a BSc holder. BSc. I did my project. I did my convocation, and now I'm at home preparing for LYC. That is after my life. But honestly, do I care? No, because instead of me to keep on trying this website portal stuff, I'm putting a video at night by 12 a.m. Because who cares? If they like, they should open it. If they like, they should open it to their business. Anyways, let's go back to today. Let's go back to the point. So today we are going to today's episode is about the fine line between loneliness and peace, or between peace and loneliness. Yeah. So the thing is, people always say they want peace. Like whenever they are stressed, whenever coming, sorry. So people always say they want peace. They always crave peace. Like whenever there's trouble, they always want peace. But then when that peace comes, it feels like a burden. It just feels very weird. Like to me now, peace is no fight, no noise, no stress, no constant back and forth, no toxic energy, nothing stressing me out. Yes, I'll still things will still be on my mind while I'm at peace, but it won't be the stress and headache and chaos and everything. So yes, so there's a fine line between peace and loneliness, and I think that's the line that most of us are walking because you spend so much time trying to remove peace, trying to remove anything that disrupts or any energy that disrupts your peace, and then setting boundaries and saying you want to focus on yourself. And then when it is time to focus on yourself, everything just gets too quiet. Like, have you ever been up at night when you're the only one awake at night, and then you can't hear anything, and it's just disturbing? For me, it happens to me a lot. Like I won't hear anything, and it's very very disturbing. Because why can't I not hear anything? Like I'll be hearing maybe crickets or something, but it will be distant. Distant, yes, it's not. It will be distant. It won't be far. Like it won't be close by. So it's not a constant sound that is close to me. Unlike when you're awake, like you can hear the fridge, you can hear everybody, you can hear someone talking. No, it's just that's how peace feels like. Like peace, this the peace in peace. The I don't know, the peaceful energy in peace just makes you feel weird. It's like yeah, not hearing anything, sitting in silence. So I heard someone say something that really hit me. It said the person said maybe we are not lonely. Maybe we are not just used to peace. Because if we really think about this, if we think about it, we all grew up in Africa, no, not all these rich kids, they grew up abroad. But in African homes, we know that whenever you are not doing anything, they see you as lazy. Like we have already accompanied, accompanied, we've already attached stress to we've already attached peace to laziness. In the sense that if you are not doing anything, if you're at peace, there's nothing on your mind or there's very few minimal there are very few minimal things. Sorry, this I'm even editing a lot in this video, so I'm just trying to be myself. I'm just talking from there's no script, just few points I wrote out. That's what I'm trying to look at. But what was I saying? Yes, we've attached laziness to peace. In the sense that growing up in African homes, when you you grew up around chaos, you grew up around having things, constant things going on in your head. Like it's very weird for me to say I want to sit and be in silence. Like I want to sit and be silent. Like nothing should go on. It is even very hard. Forget weird. It is very hard. Because there's no way I'm a very big overthinker. Even if there's nothing to overthink, I would definitely think of something. Like yesterday night, I was at peace. I was watching a movie because I can't sleep. I can't sleep. I sleep by 6 a.m. Yes, I sleep by 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m. sometimes, and then I wake up by 12 p.m. So I don't know what's wrong with me. Please, if you know what can help, please tell me in this comment section. Please, I'm begging because I've tried a lot of things and I still can't sleep at night. And it's a big problem. Because now I'm treating this oh yes, it's almost 1. And I'm not feeling sleepy. I'm even the most energetic at night. I don't know what to do. So anyways, yeah, the story of yesterday. By 4 a.m. I was up, I was watching a movie. And I don't know, it just started feeling weird to me. Like I didn't have anything going on in my life and I started crying. Please tell me, why did I start crying? I don't know. I started crying. I was feeling very sad. Why? Because there was nothing on my mind. I felt like I was jobless, like I didn't have anything going on. Even though I was just at peace. Like I wasn't overthinking anything. I wasn't stressing out about anything. I wasn't bothered about being in a toxic. No, I was on my own, watching a movie, and I was crying. Please don't get me. And also, please about the sleep thing. If you have anything, any advice, I'll appreciate. So yes, the truth is that sometimes peace looks like loneliness because healing, yeah, before you undergo peace, you have to heal from certain things. Healing separates you from what you used to tolerate, which is the chaos. So peace, yeah, it separates you from it separates you from what you used to tolerate. For example, you stop forcing conversations that drain you. You stop showing up in places that make you small or belittle you. You stop showing up around. You stop being around people that make you feel less of yourself. You stop being available for chaos. And at first, it feels empowering. Like I'm at peace. I have nothing on my mind. I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm resting. I'm at peace. Then eventually, after a while, it won't take long. For me, it not take long. I'm telling you, I was actually moving. It won't take long because that peace means fewer people, fewer conversations. At that moment when you're at peace, fewer people will be around you, fewer distractions, fewer places to hide from yourself. So it's in that quiet moment when you're at peace that you just realize, because peace is not calmness. Peace is not calmness. It's confronting your thoughts, your emotions, your patterns, your behaviors, and all things that you have been avoiding or disguising under being busy. Word. Cannot brother effect now the drop bomb. Oh yes, if I do it, I learned how to do it. I'll go and check on TikTok after that. So peace is when you confront your thoughts, your patterns, your behaviors, and your emotions, all things that you hide from being busy or disguise from being busy or using being busy as an excuse to run away from. So when you're at peace, you tend to ignore sorry. So when you're at peace, you tend to start understanding your patterns, your behaviors, you start understanding yourself and you start seeing your flaws. And yes, at that point when you start seeing those things, some people tend to run away from it by being busy. Like you have seen it, you have seen you're a bad person. Forget, you have seen it yourself. You don't have anybody, you don't need anybody to tell you that you're a bad person. And then you now say, this is time for me to go and look for something to do. Instead of you to say at that moment, let me work on myself. No, you start realizing you do not do one thing. Like even you yourself, you know that work is useless. Like you can do it any other time. But at that moment, you just don't want to face your emotions and you don't want to face that deep thought. But for me, I think there is a middle ground where peace does not mean isolation. Like where you can have calm, you can still have connections, you can have stillness and still have laughter. Peace does not have to be you alone cutting everybody off. You don't cut everybody off to be at peace. That's just bad. Why are you cutting people off to be at peace? You are just causing extra chaos for yourself because you start overthinking. Why are you cutting people off? It can also mean being surrounded by people that won't disturb your calm. Remember when I was talking about peace is avoiding chaotic places, being around people that belittle you. But there are friends that you have that make you feel better, make you become the better versions of yourself. Yes, there are people around you, there are spaces you will be that will encourage that stillness and peace and will encourage you to face that emotion. So being at peace doesn't mean isolation, it doesn't mean loneliness. It just depends on the environment you place yourself. It depends on the people you surround yourself with, it depends on where you are, and it depends on your thoughts. Because somebody is going to force you to not be lonely, to not feel lonely. It is all by yourself. You are all going to feel see, you're all going to figure it out. You're going to figure it all out by yourself. Nobody is going to figure it out. But it is also being around people that make you feel like the best version of yourself, not people that belittle. When you're around people that belittle you, it is just toxic. Because why? You know, everybody has flaws, forget everybody. But then you're around people that always bring up your flaws. They rarely comment good things about you. And then you're saying, you can be around people that bring out the best version of yourself, but they will bring it up in a nice way. They won't just say it as an insult. They won't say it as a disguised compliment. And yes, something back of my head. But they will say disguised compliment. So yes, if I continue, how to drink water. Mhm. So yes, real peace isn't cold. It isn't depression. It's not loneliness. Real peace is warm. It's peaceful. It's calm. It's how to explain this? It's like eating a cookie, freshly baked chocolate chip cookie. Yeah, the chocolate just melts in your mouth. It's warm. Being at peace is not sad. It's not depressing at all. It's very warm, and it is not detaching yourself from everybody, but it is attaching yourself to the right things and the right people. So maybe the fine line between peace and loneliness is about choosing. It's not about choosing one over the other. It's not about choosing peace over loneliness or loneliness over peace. It's about learning how to exist in both. It is okay to crave a quiet space. It is okay to want company. You can love your solitude. You can love your silence. You can love your being by yourself and also miss people. You can be at peace with yourself and still long for connection. So that doesn't mean you're broken because you're feeling one way about peace at first. It doesn't mean you're broken. You're just human. At some point, you just learn to get used to it. It's not just something that happens. Because if you've not challenged yourself to face yourself while being peaceful for a while, you won't get used to it. And then when you suddenly feel peaceful, it becomes scary at first, but with time and consistency. Because you cannot just go once, come back and say, go on. You have to spend time with it. And in a way, it's also about growing as a human and being more emotionally intelligent. Yes, because peace is an emotion. You can't tell me you're emotionally intelligent and then you find peace as being lonely. And maybe that's what peace truly is. It's not the absence of noise, but it's the ability to stay grounded even when life gets loud again. So maybe peace and loneliness aren't opposites. Maybe they aren't enemies, but they're just neighbors. Like there is just a little line that you have to cross. Like there is just something very small, something very small that separates the two. And if you're not careful, when you're at peace, you are going to become lonely. But you don't have to be lonely while you're at peace. Sorry. I'm so sorry, I'm so tired. So, the thing I think about the most is that the more I realize space isn't always perfect, is the quiet thing that people make it seem like. Sometimes it's messy, sometimes it's lonely, but it's also where you start seeing who you truly are. Because trust me, if you've not been at peace, you may have never met yourself. Because the version of yourself that you think you are in your head is not who you may, but you may seem like you may think you're a nice person, and then people will see you as a very terrible person. And then when you start being at peace with yourself, when you start being in that space and your mind is at rest and you're focusing on yourself, you start seeing those behaviors, those patterns, those emotions, and you start being yourself. So it is where you start to hear yourself again, where you start to know who you are. So if you're in that phase where everything is calm and you feel disconnected, disoriented, feels weird, don't panic. Calm down. It doesn't mean you're broken. It just means you have to spend more time in that peace and that stillness. So thank you so much for listening. I'm going to try my best. I'm not even going to edit. I love how today went. I feel like it really came from inside me. Yes, I wrote a few points down while I was preparing for this episode, but it just flowed out. You get. So if this episode hits home or it's close to the heart, or you know that friend that is going through this challenge right now, please help me share. You can post on your status, you can post on your story, anywhere. You can share post it anywhere. And yes, I'm also going to post little clips in case this podcast is too long for you. I'm going to post little clips on my YouTube and I say YouTube, my TikTok and my Instagram. And in case you have any friend that needs to hear this, please send this to them. Also, I am not disappearing for 1 year after this episode. I promise you guys. I am not going anywhere. I'm back. I am back and I am back. It's me and you guys. If it even get to a point, I'll start posting every day. Me and you guys, we are going to be here together. And yes, something big is coming. Something big is coming to Dayomi Unfiltered. Very big. I'm not going to tell you guys there because something big is coming. Anyways, I'll see you in the next episode. Take care of yourself. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please, I think I only have like 8 subscribers. Please, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. Bye.